Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun Reviews. We're back with more Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're doing Season 1, Episode 5. It's called The Girl in the Flower Dress. So, full spoilers if you've not seen this episode. A lot of things going on in this episode. A lot of kind of big moments, things to talk about, little things that I remember from the show. This beginning is really, really good. I like this. I think if you look carefully, one of the extras is from the show Silicon Valley. I think they call him Jean Yu on that show. I'm pretty sure that's the actor. But in this scene, you get this guy Chan, who's like a street magician, and people, they got to make it look like, oh, magic, street magic, stupid. What else you got? And he busts out his power after he sees her. And this is cool because this is the introduction of Reina, played by Ruth Negga. I had never heard of Ruth Negga before this, and I'm going to be honest, she really irritated me in this show. Her character just really, really annoyed me. But then she showed up on Preacher and as Tulip O'Hare, and I got to be honest again, as soon as I saw her, I was like, oh no, I'm going to hate her. Because I just hated her so much. And this is the truth, this is what makes a good actress, is somebody who can flip it on you. And she's proven to be like one of the biggest badasses on TV ever as Tulip O'Hare. And she turned me around. So now when I'm rewatching this, I'm going to try to remember that she's Tulip O'Hare and that, really give her performance a chance. Gotta say, she's really good in this as this character. Really, like, fucking sneaky and ruthless. And, once you find out her motivations, it's even worse. But she does a really good job here, like, convincing this guy that she cares and, luring them in, I'm the one who will help you. I'm the one who understands. And then completely turn on you. She's the honeypot. It's that con, that they use on people sometimes. So he gets back to his house and she's, oh, you're special and blah, blah, blah. And then has the goon squad come in and take him in. And this leads to what we find out is the people, the doctor from like episode 1, who's been dealing with Extremis, this centipede program, they're all in on this and they're trying to find a way to stabilize the serum. And they've been monitoring people with powers, same as S.H.I.E.L.D. does. And now we get to like the stuff with Skye here and Ward and, testing loyalties in this episode. Again, more good chemistry from Ward and Skye. Their scenes together are really, fun to watch if you like that kind of thing. It's, like witty banter from the will they, won't they kind of procedural conversations. But in this we find out that Skye has this like boyfriend named Miles, played by Austin Nichols. Okay, and I was like, why am I annoyed by this guy immediately? Who is this guy? Where do I know him from? Oh yeah, he played Spencer Monroe on The Walking Dead, one of everybody's least favorite characters of all time on that show. And here he is being Spencer Monroe, and I'm telling you, man, you can be like, oh well, he was. Just because you didn't like him as that one character, like Ruth Negga's character on this show, I like her on Preacher. But in this case, I hate him in both shows. I don't think this guy is a very good actor. And I'm sorry for being just blunt about it. And I think that him and Chloe Bennett went out for a while after this show. So that shows her taste in men, I guess. But it just, like, as soon as, like, she falls in for the whole, thing, and you find out that she's been working with him and betraying S.H.I.E.L.D., which I'm glad that they didn't drag that story out. You know what I mean? This could have been going on for episodes, and it'd be such a pain in the ass slog. But no, we get rid of it. In episode 5, we confront it right away. And that's cool. So, she just gets busted by May. I'm surprised, though. Let's go back just a second to, like, how, God, I mean, this is a Disney show. ABC is Disney, and surprised they let us see that much of Chloe Bennett. I'm not complaining. It's just, dang, man, they really let her hang out there, didn't they? So May finds her like right away, and they're just cold busted. I love this. Like, S.H.I.E.L.D. is on your ass. And this is pre-Winter Soldier S.H.I.E.L.D., so they're on top of their game, even though so many of them are, you know, maybe the reason they're so on top of their game is because they're bad. But so they get him and her together, and this is where you find out like that he's been taking money. He's made like $1 million selling secrets. Oh no, not that guy. You know, I'm gonna sell my what do you call it? My beliefs out the window to keep myself afloat, and then be able to look at myself in the mirror. You know, like, I don't know. So this is basically why they were able to find Chan. And in there, they're taking his blood. They're taking his blood so that they can solve the extremis problem. So this extremis thing is still going on. But eventually, he ends up being able to get out. He gets loose, you know, and except it's too late. He's already seen the dark side. Raina's said enough to him. She's manipulated him enough to where now he wants to kill everybody. He starts with the shield handler, who gets just completely torched, right, a whole big ass hole through him, which was kind of a crazy effect. But the better effect was when he kills the doctor from the first episode that was working on Mike Peterson. That was a really good effect, and just really good like performance from an actress who had to do something when most of it wasn't there. You know, like they had to CGI it and everything. But when she gets lit up on fire and screams, that is a really good, like, believable, I'm on fire dying scream. That was crazy. But they then like basically have to make the hard decision, and that's another good thing about this episode is we see them just go, this is what he's the threat, it's about to be a bigger thing, he's got to go. Not like something they take lightly, but something they're ready to do right away, and that's kind of a good thing, I think. So they just hit him with the extremis and he blows up. And then we get, you know, Sky's redemption here, realizing how much, you know, what's really important to her, and then we find out, you know, what she's really doing there. And that's to find out who she is and who her parents are. And this will lead to bigger stories down the road. But I find it a little, like, I don't know. You know, in this show of spies, there's the one storyline that just kind of is like, I gotta find mommy and daddy. And I sympathize with orphans, but I don't know. They could have thought of something better than just the rigor, you know, the old hat of who my parents are. But it's all right. It's you know, you got to take the good with the bad in shows. Sometimes that, you know, especially ones you like. There's very few shows that are absolutely perfect where you love pretty much everything in them. So you got to learn how to let the small things go. But I do love this episode just because we get some of these things, like Ruth Negga's character and stuff, like introductions that way. They talk about the mysterious guy. What was it? It sounded like something to do with like being able to see the future. I can't remember what that character's name was. That's the prognosticator, but it's not that. It is not that. The clairvoyant. Yeah, that's it. You're talking about the clairvoyant. So anyway, that's pretty much it. You know, the band gets themselves together, and old Miles gets a bracelet, and Sky gets a bracelet, and you know, now she knows she's on thin ice. And so that's about it for this episode. Pretty good. You know, getting a little more touches into, you know, Coulson's, you know, what happened to him after he died. You know, people starting to push a little bit. People starting to be concerned a little bit. So we're going good here. We're almost up to, we're going to have episode 6 up tonight. But if you liked this review, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Otherwise, this is Rob at Smirking at Review saying have a great day, and we will see you next time.